Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's romance never goes out of style. On Thursday, the pop star, 34, and boyfriend Travis Kelce, 34, reunited in Sydney for a date that sent fans in Sydney crazy about it. On a light date night, the two had dinner on a moving yacht near Circular Quay, Sydney, Australia. Although it's unknown exactly what they ate on the lavish and luxurious yacht, Circular Quay is one of Nigella Lawson's favorite places in the world. Stunning ocean views and celebrities visiting will have a discreet and private time. A source told Nat FL that the two looked cute on a casual date night, and they also left holding hands. The source added that the nearby crowd cheered for a moment as they walked out and Travis was beaming to respect their privacy. We only recorded a short video and did not repeat it. Close to taking pictures, Taylor and Travis are resting in the penthouse of the five-star Crown Sydney Hotel between shows, with the soon-to-be-completed presidential villa offering panoramic views of the Sydney Opera House and Sydney Harbour Bridge, a view that Travis seen very admiringly. This lavish room costs around $25,000. The residence is located on the 88th floor of the hotel and features floor-to-ceiling windows, an outdoor terrace, and a private infinity pool. Her home also comes complete with an office, massage room, private gym, marble spa-style bathtub and a king-sized bedroom with ensuite bathroom. Taylor is believed to have stayed in a similar hotel in Melbourne. She will perform 4 shows at Accor Stadium this weekend. Earlier on Thursday afternoon Australian time, Travis wasted no time hanging out with Taylor shortly after landing, embarking on a healthy trip to Sydney Zoo. She just visited Australia's famous wildlife park on Wednesday, but clearly wanted to show off the place after her man arrived. Aerial photos show the two walking hand in hand and looking at animals, smiling during their outing. They kept things casual as Taylor wore a simple pink tank top and denim miniskirt. She covered her face with a pair of signature sunglasses. Travis imitated his girlfriend's low-key way of dressing after a long flight, wrapping his arms around Taylor while wearing navy shorts and a t-shirt, completing his look with a pair of white sneakers and a hat. Flat tongues match and style the entire outfit with chunky jewelry. The global trip by Kelce is the mirror image of one Swift took 2 weeks ago when she flew from Tokyo to Las Vegas to support her boyfriend when the Chiefs played the San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 58 on February 11. In a testament to the massive frequent flyer miles the long-distance couple are likely to rack up over the next year, in November, Kelce flew to Buenos Aires, Argentina to take in one of Swift's Eras tour gigs. Super Bowl champion Travis Kelce arrived in Sydney on Thursday morning, to join his girlfriend Taylor Swift on the Australian leg of her sold-out Eras tour. Despite winning his 3rd Super Bowl earlier this month, Kelce's Sydney arrival was undoubtedly the most exciting touchdown of his career. The Kansas City Chiefs player traveled to Sydney via Honolulu and landed just in time for Swift's first show on Friday night. Kelce arrived just before 9 a.m., disembarking from the private jet under intense media glare with all of Australia's morning news shows broadcasting his landing and exit from the plane live. Initially, it seemed as if Kelce was traveling with his brother, Jason Kelce. Before it was revealed that Travis was, in fact, traveling with friend and former NFL star Ross Travis. The high-profile reunion of Swift and Kelce comes after the pair were last pictured together during the Super Bowl at Allegiant Stadium on February 11 in Las Vegas, before celebrating the Kansas City Chiefs' win. Swift then jetted to Australia for her 3 sold-out shows at the MCG, but talk soon turned to whether Kelce would join her in Sydney, given the football season was over. In an exclusive interview on Tuesday with the Sydney Morning Herald, Kelce's father, Ed, said, "Travis said he'd really like to see Sydney in Singapore, but he wasn't sure because he has commitments. He is at a celebrity charity golf outing, which, I think, is in Las Vegas." That same day, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end, 34, was pictured in Las Vegas playing golf at the Wynn Las Vegas before being spotted at Nobu in Malibu, California. Kelce then headed to Hawaii on Wednesday, and a private jet of the same model as Swift's, a Bombardier Global 6000, was seen on flight tracking websites heading from Honolulu towards Australia on Thursday morning. It landed shortly before 9 a.m. Swift has been keeping busy in Kelce's absence, packing out the MCG for 3 nights in a row before heading to Sydney and taking in the sights. On Tuesday evening, the cruel summer singer was spotted at Italian restaurant Pellegrino 2000 in Surrey Hills, before heading to Sydney Zoo on Wednesday. While it remains unclear what Kelce and Swift might get up to during their stay, there's no doubt the Harbour City will be rolling out the welcome mat. As part of the widespread Swift fever, businesses across the city are turning it on for the pop star, with Allianz Stadium, SCG, Combank Stadium, and Accor Stadium lighting up in a lavender haze to commemorate the historic tour, which is anticipated to be attended by 320,000 fans. Visitors landing at Sydney Airport are being welcomed with a Taylor Swift takeover on billboards, while in some corners of the internet, fans have been suggesting the pop star's image be projected onto the Opera House sails. While that seems unlikely, the Eras Tour promises to be a significant tourism and economic booster for Sydney, with destination NSW estimating a substantial economic injection of more than $80 million of visitor spending into the city during the concert period. The NFL player had previously hinted at visiting the superstar in Australia in his podcast New Heights last week, saying he would venture to an island real soon. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour has rocked up at Sydney, Australia, and despite the pop music sensation enjoying a hotel costing $25,000 per night, she decided she wanted to connect with nature and the natural world by heading for a day at the zoo. It was a genuine tourist day for the Grammy-winning artist who sported a causal setup requiring minimum effort as she went to see the animals in stock. She wore a denim miniskirt, white running shoes, a white t-shirt and a messy bun for the trip with black sunglasses and a handbag. The zoo houses some 4,000 animals including koalas, kangaroos and wallabies, but none of them proved to be her favorite animal, as she was particularly interested in the Tasmanian devil, which is a marsupial made iconic by the Looney Tunes show. Swift will take to the stage at the Accor Arena, which seats a massive 82,000 people, to continue to perform her shows, which take fans on a journey through the various stages of her musical career, already earning over $1.039 billion across 60 shows. Swift will take to the stage in Australia's most populous city, but not the capital, which is Canberra, on February 23, 24, 25 and 26, with Sabrina Carpenter serving as the supporting act. Eager Taylor Swift fans desperate for a ticket to her sold-out Sydney shows will be counting their blessings after new tickets were announced 24 hours out from her next stadium gig. Frontier Touring confirmed on X, formerly known as Twitter, that final Sydney tickets would go on sale from 4 p.m. on Thursday. One fan said if they don't get tickets they would cry. Another said they had never been happier in their life after hearing the news more tickets were going to be made available. Earlier, Swifties hoping with all their might that the superstar will announce extra tickets on Thursday, similar to how Melbourne fans got the chance to buy last-minute tickets released by Ticketek last week. It looks like history is repeating itself once more, with tickets on sale last minute for the Sydney shows at Accor Stadium. Some fans had been holding their breath hoping more tickets would be released ahead of Taylor Swift's first Sydney show. But for those still hoping they'll be lucky enough to score a ticket, the long wait times are expected to continue on Ticketek Marketplace, the only authorized resale platform available for Taylor Swift tickets in Australia. The last of the Aussie leg of the tour will run from February 23 to 26 before Taylor Swift jets to Singapore for her next round of concerts.